All right, hello everybody. We are gonna wait for my computer to officially say that I am live. Usually I say go live and it's gotta spin for like who knows how long. 30 seconds, 10 times, 10 seconds, sometimes, you never know. Says we're live, so yay. Now I want to make sure I can see your guys' comments. That is always the frustrating thing lately with Facebook is it doesn't like to show comments. Can anyone see me? Or can you hear me? When you jump on, give me a hashtag live or a hashtag replay so I can see if I can see those comments. And hopefully you guys can all hear me okay. We will get started on things. Try moving me over to the side here and see if that lets me see comments. All right, Tammy, I see you. Awesome. See that you are live. Your comments are not refreshing though, so hang on. I'm going to pull this up on my cell phone as well. I don't know why Facebook has been such a pain about showing comments lately, but I promise it's a whole lot more fun when I can see your comments. So, me mute myself. But I promise it's a whole mute myself here, and then I can watch your guys' comments on the phone. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm waiting to see, trying to see your guys' comments, make sure I'm answering your questions. All right, so we're going to give everybody a chance to jump on. I want to show you one of my favorite products and something that we're going to totally give away. I want to show you the body and face cloth. And yes, that is Sharpie. And yeah, I did just draw a big red smiley face on my face, and I have to go to a banquet after this. So I know I'm a little bit crazy, but when I show you guys this cloth, you're going to believe that craziness is good. So this is the body and face cloth. This is the cloth that has made such a huge change in my home. I have identical twins, and one of them suffered terribly, you guys, terribly from eczema, like head to toe, so bad. We could not use any kind of laundry detergent with that kid. We couldn't use any kind of soap. Like, it was miserable. Look how clean. That was red Sharpie. Oh, I got a little bit of smiley still there. It'll take it right off with just warm water. So we were able to get rid of all of those toxic body washes that were really aggravating his eczema. Take those away, and he just used the body cloth. He does not use any soap. That's all my family uses. Nobody's used soap on their skin in over 4 years, except for to wash our hands. And out of all of my skin, the only skin on my body that is dry and cracking is my hands, and that's because of soap. So nowhere else, like the rest of my skin, I hardly even ever use lotion anymore. It's fantastic. So I'm going to give one of these guys away. So if you are hashtag live, let me know, because Facebook also doesn't show me if you're on. So I can't see that if you've watched the live. So make sure that you tell me. You got to put in comments so that I know you're live, so I can give you a ticket for that. Also, if you have your order in before midnight tonight, you will get a second ticket to win our body and face cloth. All right. Hey, Marissa. All right, go ahead and leave comments, leave questions. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, okay? So I'm really sad that I wasn't able to get to meet you all in person. Was really excited to come over to Tammy's house and meet you guys, but just didn't work out. So we're gonna do it online, and we're gonna have tons of fun, and I am here for you guys. So if you have got questions, please message me, put them in the chat. I promise I will respond. That is my favorite part about my job, is helping people solve these problems that cause, I know how it goes. I am a mom of 5 boys. I have 5 almost all teenage boys in my house. I feel like I'm an expert cleaner. But I went through a very long stage where I would not let anybody in my house help me clean. My father-in-law was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's in his early 50s. Guys, my husband is getting there, okay? And we found through a lot of research that it was genetic, and that chemicals were actually a catalyst to bringing it on sooner. And when that happened, our first son had just barely been born, so this is 21 years ago. We were like, okay, we're going to get rid of all the chemicals that we can. I was still using stuff as little as I could, but I would use it. I wouldn't let anybody else touch it. I was using vinegar and essential oils. My house always smelled like salad dressing. Like, literally to this day, I cannot stand the smell of vinegar because I'm like, ah. But 4.5 years ago, I was introduced to Norwex, and it was like literally an answer to prayers. because I didn't have to go down those rabbit holes of what do I use, and I was like, oh, I'm using vinegar, I'm using essential oils, oh, that's bad for my granite countertops, and I'm using, you know, this mixture on my floor, and oh, it's eating away the veneer on my laminate flooring. You know, you think, oh, this is stuff is safe, but it was damaging too, and or things that I was mixing, not thinking that those mixtures were actually going to cause a problem, but they could. It's so great to be able to have something that literally I can grab this cloth in water and get a better clean than most of those things that I was using, than most of the spray cleaners that you're buying, because this cloth right here, this is the Enviro cloth, this is our everything cloth, can literally remove 99% of bacteria with just water alone. I know, you think it's crazy, but it's true. I'm going to prove it to you. But I want to tell you a couple quick things about this cloth, what makes it so special. So there's really 3 things that make this cloth special. One, it's a microfiber cloth. Now, how many of you guys have gone into Target or Dollar Tree or Walmart and you've picked up a microfiber cloth and you're like, ew, gross, yuck, never going to happen, sticks to my skin, hate it. Anybody got that microfiber, right? It happens. It's a real thing. To be considered a microfiber, you have to be 1/6 the diameter of a human hair. That's pretty dang small, right? One hair sliced 6 times. But it's also the perfect consistency to stick to your skin like mad. And when you have dry hands, welcome winter, right? You're like, oh, doing the laundry and it sticks. Not so much fun. Norwex microfiber is 1/200th the diameter of a human hair. So that one hair cut 200 times, raveled into this amazing cloth. Now, if it is so fine, let me tell you, if I unraveled this cloth, it would stretch all the way from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. There's 10 million feet of fiber in every single Enviro cloth. That is how fine it is. It's pretty wild. Now, the second thing that makes this cloth so special is the way that that fiber is woven. So your disinfecting wipes, your paper towels, your kitchen cloths, they're all woven in the shape of a circle. Have you ever tried to grab something with a circle before? It does not work. You can hit it, you can slide it all around, but you cannot grab it. Norwex is woven in the shape of a star, so it literally has fingers. So as you are moving these cloths across your surfaces, you have millions of fingers that are grabbing on and holding on to everything, whether you can see it or feel it or not. And they hold on to it and they don't want to let it go until you get over your sink and run it under some hot water and wash it away. Now, the third thing that makes this cloth so special is what we call backlock. Backlock is microsilver. How many of you guys are familiar with microsilver? It has been a long time used in the healthcare industry. It's the goop they put on newborn babies' eyes. They use it for burn victims to keep them from getting infections. If people have bed sores, they'll use a silver cloth to help to rid the bed sores. So it is embedded in all 10 million feet of fiber in this cloth. So what does that do for your cloth? You're like, you put silver in my cloth. What does that mean? You're going to use your cloth during the day. You're going to rinse it out really good. You're going to wring it up. You're going to hang it up to dry. As this cloth dries, that microsilver goes to work, ridding this cloth of anything that would cause it to get mildy and moldy and stinky and gross and nasty, so that you can use the same cloth over and over and over again. How many of you guys would like to save laundry? 7 people in my family, take back the laundry. Make it go away, right? We use the same kitchen cloth for the whole week. The same bath towels. I used to have to do a load of bath towels every single day because bath towels have all kinds of nasty stuff on them. Not ones that are lined with microsilver. It is embedded in the cloth. You can't wash it out. So it's not going to go anywhere. And so we do a load of laundry, a load of our Norwex, 1 day a week. All of our hand towels, kitchen cloths, bath towels, counter cloths, all the things. It saves so much time for me. So I absolutely love it. Okay, I've told you how cool this cloth is. I want to show you how cool this cloth is. At Tammy's request, I'm going to show you guys the raw chicken demo. This is one of my favorite things to do. So I have got these protein test swabs. I get these from a health inspection company. This is what health inspectors use when they go into test restaurants for cleanliness. These test down to the protein level. Now, Norwex is proven to remove 99% of bacteria with just water. So I want you to take a look at these. These are bacteria cell size, okay? This little dot right here, can you see that little dot right there? That is a protein. So we are going to test, we're guaranteed 99% that we're going to remove all of these guys. We're going to test it against a protein. So let's check this out. This is actually one of our Norwex amazing cutting boards. These are made out of rice husk fibers, so they're naturally antimicrobial, antibacterial. They are super, super hard, but they will actually biodegrade, so they're safe for the environment. They just look pretty, right? But this is my favorite part. They don't go anywhere when you're cutting. They're going to stay put. It's great. All right, I want to show you how these work. So I have got a clean cutting board here. I'm going to show you that it's clean. Green is clean, purple is bad. So hopefully this comes out green. I dropped it, so hopefully it's green. All right, good. We're green. Green, green, green. Green and clean. All right, I have got a piece of ooey, juicy, gooey raw chicken. So this is my favorite part of my job. Not so much, actually. I really don't love playing with raw meat. It's really kind of gross. But got to be shown, right? All right, wipe that off. Now, I'm going to show you what happens to our green swab in the presence of proteins. Rub that on there real good and see what happens. All right, turns purple. Purple stands for proteins. Purple is bad. We don't want proteins. So I'm going to take my EnviroCloth. It is just wet with water. And I'm just going to wipe this off. Like as if I was cleaning my counter, that would be probably all I would do. A couple swipes. New test swab. Hi, Amy. Glad you could join us. Test that real good. And you can see that that is green. That is clean. Okay, we got rid of those proteins because raw chicken, gross proteins, right? All right. Now, what if I used my cloth and I cleaned my counter and I kept on cleaning? Maybe, there was an egg that got dropped and didn't get cleaned up very well, and I was cleaning up raw egg stuff. All right. I'm going to test this on my cloth here because remember, we got that star-shaped weave that is holding on to that protein and it's not letting it go till we take it over to our sink and wash it away. Now, I know somebody's going to say, you got a trick swab there, Jen. You won't even turn purple. Let's test it on the chicken and make sure. Test it on the chicken. Oh, there we go. Instantly purple. Yeah, it wasn't a test swab or a trick swab. I'm actually so confident, guys, that this is clean that I'm willing to do this. And take a big old lick out of the middle of that cutting board that just had raw chicken on it. Can you see my tongue mark there? Yeah. Just had raw chicken on it. I've been doing that since June of 2020, guys, and I've never gotten sick. It's pretty amazing, right? Amazing and crazy and gross, I know. But this cloth literally can get rid of even proteins. So it can make your home cleaner and safer and better. Now, I want you to imagine if you had this cloth and you have water, do you need any of those things hiding under your sink? You don't need the stainless steel cleaner. You don't need the 409. You don't need the, all the bleach things. I can't even remember the names of all these things. I haven't used them. But any of those cleaners that you use, all those spray cleaners, you don't need them anymore because this cloth and water is going to actually give you a better clean. And if you look at the directions on any of those spray cleaners, they all say to not use on food surfaces or to rinse completely with water. So you've got to spray it on, you got to wipe it off, you got to let it dry, and then you got to come back and rinse it off with water again anyway. Or you grab your EnviroCloth that's just wet with water and you clean the surface and you are done. How much time is that going to save you? A lot of time, right? All right, now, this cloth has got a best friend, and I know everybody wants to have what this best friend brings. How many of you guys like streaky, spotty windows? Anybody like streaky, spotty windows? Or maybe, have you got kids? And they like to leave marks on the door for you, or maybe pets, and you got doggy nose prints and all the things all over the place? How do you clean them after? Oh, Carly, that's a great question. You rinse it, let it dry, use it as many days as you're going to use it, and then rinse it and throw it in your washing machine. Yeah, it's that easy. Throw it in your washing machine. I will talk to you about laundry detergent a little bit, but you don't want to use any kind of chemical-laden laundry detergent or fabric softener or bleach or dryer sheets with these because all of those chemicals will coat the silver and will cause your cloth not to work as well. But you can wash them very easily in your washing machine. You can wash them with other things, and you can throw them in your dryer. So they're very easy to maintain, and I'll tell you how to do it. So anybody ever have mirrors, windows, fridge? Get the fingerprints on it. Instead of grabbing the glass cleaner, spraying it down, making the whole house smell like glass cleaner, that stuff just reeks, right? Just totally reeks through the whole house. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about going through half a roll of paper towels. You take your wet EnviroCloth and watch that. This was butter, okay? It just takes the butter right off of there. No big deal at all. You take your wet EnviroCloth. You're going to wipe the surface. This is going to get all the dirt and the grime and the nasties. And then you take the best friend, which is the window cloth. And you just use this one dry to dry your surface. And this is going to leave you with a beautiful streak-free shine with no paper towel fuzzes. No nothing. Super clean and easy. Check it out. Oh, I missed a spot. Ta-da! Sorry, I keep touching it. My mirror is a little temperamental sometimes. I like to do this on a window. There we go. Ah, sorry, I got a haircut and I'm like, she cut it so it's just right in my mouth all the time. All right, sorry. I'm going to check to see if I got anybody else's questions that I missed. All right, good. Okay, good. We're good. All right, so, and this cloth, you see that? That it folds, you got 8 different cleaning sites. So you can keep on cleaning and going all through the house with the same cloth, rinsing it, keep folding it, keep having new cleaning sites. So these two come as a basic package. They will totally transform the way you clean your home. It makes it so much easier. For those of you who requested samples, these are the samples that I sent you, is a little mighty mini so that you can try them out. A little EnviroCloth and a little window cloth. All right, now, there are times in our lives where we have issues that are, you know, we need something more powerful than just water and a cloth to solve. Like sometimes the kids like to draw on the wall with Sharpie, or maybe with crayon, or highlighter, or, I don't know, lipstick. That's a good one too. And we have to deal with these kind of things as parents, right? Or what about the black marks that our vacuums leave on the baseboards? Or when the pets rub against the wall? My dog, oh my gosh. I'm like, what is on your coat, girl? She like goes out into the grass, finds the most disgusting things, rolls in it, and then comes and like rubs her shoulders into my walls. And it's just disturbing. Like, my dog, I love you. It's a good thing I love you. So when life is getting hard, right? You're like, I can't tackle these problems. The cleaning paste, the power cleaning paste, the stuff's amazing. So this should honestly be given to every parent when they have a child. Like, you're going to need this for the rest of your life. It is called a paste, but it is a dry chalk. It's only 4 ingredients. This, even if your pet's got a old, like, you know, I clean my wall all the time. Sometimes I maybe don't get it all wiped off really well. My dog will lick it. Never hurt her. To use the cleaning paste, you take your wet EnviroCloth, rub it in your cleaning paste. A tub of cleaning paste is going to last the average family like 4 years. Okay, it's going to replace all of your abrasive cleaners. But I want you to see how easily that this will take care of even Sharpie on the walls. Now, if your Sharpie's been on your wall for 10 years, it might be a little bit more work. But this is not going to rip the paint off your house. This is just going to make it nice and clean and easy to do. And I'm losing my hair. So how many of you guys got issues that you can see the cleaning paste being used for? Other things I like to use my cleaning paste for, glass top stove. You guys have glass top stoves, or in the oven. I like to pair it with this guy. This is a Sperry sponge. If you guys use sponges, did you know that sponges can have 45 billion bacteria per centimeter after just a single use? This sponge is made out of microsilver. It's not going to harbor bacteria as it dries. It is going to eradicate that bacteria. You can kind of think of microsilver. My friend told me, she's like, yeah, I think of it as birth control for germs and bugs. Like, okay, that's funny, but you can think of it that way. But this is a scratch-free sponge, but it's got a lot of scrubby power. So you get it wet, it's scratch-free. I like to rub it in my cleaning paste. You can tackle your oven, you can tackle your glass top stove, you can tackle that hard water buildup in your showers. What do I use for the toilet? Oh, my friend, Amy, that is a wonderful question. So outside of my toilet, EnviroCloth. That's all I need. It will get rid of the pee. I actually have a demo. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch it. And I show you with these same protein test swabs on a toilet. I cleaned half the toilet with disinfecting wipes and half the toilet with the EnviroCloth. The EnviroCloth side came cleaner with just water. So pretty cool. Inside of my toilet, here's your real trick for you. And I showed this also in the quick bathroom demo. So check out that one too. 220 weight sandpaper. Okay, so you can get the black netted stuff that what you use when you're taking off sheetrock mud, right? You're making all that sheetrock dust in the air, or the wood kind, it doesn't matter. 220 weight is super fine. Get it wet and scrub the inside of your toilet. It's non-toxic. It is going to get your toilets totally clean. You can really scrub underneath the rims and get rid of all of the gunk and all of that weird smell that builds up in your toilet all the way down. Easiest way to clean your toilet. Literally will take you like a minute. I clean houses as well, and that's what I use on all the toilets. Don't use it on the seats though, because it'll take off the paint, but you can use it anything that's porcelain. So inside the toilet is great. But 220 weight sandpaper is my trick inside the toilets. And then I use the EnviroCloth on the outside. Super easy. When I'm doing my bathrooms as well, we're going to talk about this little guy right now, but the dusting mitt is the best thing ever because this cloth is super, super tightly wound. Can you see that? Super tightly wound. This one is nice and loose and fluffy. This will grab all of the dust. The toilet paper fluff. Bathrooms are the worst for being dusty, right? You go in there and you're like, I just cleaned in here and there's like this white fluff all over the place. Especially if you use like Charmin, which is what I use. So we have toilet paper fluff all the time. I will take my dusting mitt. I give it a good charge up, run through the bathroom, clean all the dust, and then I can go through and clean with my EnviroCloth. And I'll start at the top. So I clean the mirror, I do the sinks, I do all the things, the light switches, everything. And then I finish with the toilet and rinse that out really good. And then the next ones I have a certain color I use for my toilets, guys. You can use the same cloth. Me personally, don't love to do that. I don't want to mix my kitchen cloth with my toilet cloth. So I have a different color cloth. I have a yellow cloth I use for my toilets. Yellow pea cloth. I dry my mirror, dry all the other things I want to with this. It gives it a streak-free shine, and literally can clean my toilet with these 3 products and some sandpaper. And it's easy. The whole bathroom. I mean, other than this shower, if I've got hard water buildup, even if you have a water softener. So I have a water softener, and I'm right here in Meridian with you guys, so with most of you. And we have hard water here. And soft water only softens the hot water. So even when you're using cold, so even in the shower, right, you're getting an amount of hard water coming in through there. I do use the cleaning paste to clean my shower. I also like if I have things really built up, a lot of times outside on the windows, I will use the descaler, or on my shower heads, I'll use the descaler. So cool thing about this descaler and all of our other products that we have, they're enzyme-based products. They're plant-based products. And these enzymes can really tackle all of those really hard things without doing it harmfully. They're totally safe for the environment. They're safe for you. How often can you go into your bathroom and spray CLR and breathe? You can't, right? You spray it down, you run out, you take a big deep breath, you come back in, you try to scrub, you run back out, you breathe again, your lungs burn, your eyes burn, you hate yourself for 3 days because you were trying to clean your shower and make it look nice. Literally spray this stuff on. I can wipe it with my bare hand and make sure that I got all the spots. I'll spread it all around with my hand, and then I will walk away and I will clean the counters and I will clean the toilets. 10 minutes later, I will come back and I will scrub away everything that the descaler has broken up for me. So usually I like to use the descaler, and then I'll take my wet Sperry sponge and my cleaning paste, scrub, 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 wipe it clean with my EnviroCloth, shine it with my window cloth, and I'm done. The thing with hard water is a lot of times it's been building up over years and it has to break down. It's got to take some time. It's going to take a couple efforts, but the descaler is fantastic. I've got customers in Alaska, and if you are familiar with Alaska water, it's all well water. It's all highly ironed, so it turns everything orange. I have actually got pictures of my people in Alaska who've turned orange showers white and orange toilets white using the descaler. So it really does work very, very well. All right, you are very welcome. Whoa, I just changed people. That was weird. That was really weird. It went off of me to some guy. All right. Okay, so what should I use if I hand wash? Hot water or cold water? I use hot water. So I even when I throw them in my washing machine, when I'm washing my cloths, I always use hot water because hot water forces the fibers to kind of separate so it can get rid of the gunk that's hiding in there. Like I said, the fibers are super small. They're super tightly woven, so it does take some good scrubbing. We actually have a product called the Microfiber Booster, which is a laundry. It's like spa day for your cloths, the Microfiber Booster. So I like to get my sink, I fill it full of hot water, I take a scoop of the booster, I throw it in there, I let my cloths soak for like 20 to 30 minutes. You don't have to do this every time you wash them. I do it like every 4 months. But it is amazing what comes out when those fibers are really forced open because the cloths just like want to hold on to everything. It's like going to the dentist for your teeth, right? You wash them every day, but you go to the dentist and they're still able to pull stuff out that you're like, I've been brushing twice a day. It should be gotten or it should be clean, but it doesn't get all clean. So that's what the microfiber booster does for your cloths. It's like the spa day for them or the day at the dentist. But for the most part, they're super easy to keep clean, even if you're hand washing them. Not hard at all. All right, let's see. We were talking about dusting. I didn't show you guys how the dusting mitt works. Told you about it, but we got dust. Let's imagine that's my ceiling fan blade, because dusting's like my favorite thing to do. It's not. I hate to dust. To use this, you just give it a static charge, right? You rub it, and it's not going to poof the dust into the air. It's not going to push it onto the floor. It is just going to grab it. You can take your rubber brush. You can knock the dust back out. So I like to do this outside because I don't want to get the dust right back in the air. And then you can just keep on dusting. So you don't have to clean this every time you have to clean a ceiling fan blade that hasn't been cleaned in 6 months. You can just keep on going with it, right? So I love to, with my dusting mitt, I'll just take it outside. I'll beat it on the side of my house, knock the dust out, keep on dusting. You can do both sides of your blinds at the same time. You can get this guy wet and clean your window screens. After you've cleaned and you've got your windows all beautiful, shiny, and streak free, take your dusty mitt, you wipe down that window screen, and then they look really clean. Because when you have dirty screens, your windows still look dirty, even if they're clean. This is also great for sand. If you go to the beach, if you got a sandbox, you go play at the lake, get the sand off of everybody before they get in your car. You don't have to worry about cleaning up that mess. So I actually like to use 2 dusty mitts. I dusty ninja my house, like 2 of them, and I just go crazy. We also have, for those of you who have got the high ceilings or ceiling fans, we have these awesome Enviro wands that you can bend and flex so you can do the ceiling fan blades, the whole thing. This hooks to our mop handle, and there's a cool little tool inside here to clean your window screens, your keyboards, all those little nooks and crannies. But you can hook this to the mop handle so you can have a really high extension reach to get above your cabinets, your ceiling fans, where the cobwebs are hiding. We have 2 different styles of the Enviro wand. So this one is like the fine, super fine duster, right? This is really great if you have pets and you have pet dander floating around in the air. And this one has got the big long Chanel fibers, and then the dusty mitt on the other side. They're both bendy and flexy. And we have the minis too. I love the minis in my car. I gotta tell you, this time of year, you get in there, like the defroster blows the stuff all over the inside, and it's like, you know, you scrape the outside, but the inside's filthy because all the stuff that blows up into it. This will clean it. It'll get the dust off the inside of my car. Can get down all the way to the middle or the point where the windshield meets the dash and clean it all up. And it's also great around your computer, right? Computers make lots of dust. All right. Oh my gosh. Every time I try to look at your comments, it's like changing to a different person. It's so weird. Facebook and me today. We're just not getting along. All right. So let me talk to you guys a little bit about the laundry, okay? So Norwex has 3 different kinds of laundry detergent. Depends on what you love. Best bang for the buck is by far the powder detergent. I love the powder detergent because not only can I use it for my laundry, but I can make an all-purpose cleaner with it. I call it Magic Spray. I put a teaspoon of the laundry detergent in a Forever bottle, and I can use this to clean all the things. So when we first started using Norwex, my husband was like, I want to have something to spray. So I'd make a Magic Spray, safe for all the surfaces, and he could use it with the Enviro cloth. He had a spray cleaner to use, and it just works great. You can also use that as a spot treatment in your carpets, in the car, like the car where the car seats go, right? And you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to vacuum this 100 times and then go get my car professionally cleaned. No. A little bit of Magic Spray, the Enviro cloth, you would be amazed at how clean that car is going to come. You can use this in your carpet cleaner. So I use 1 tablespoon per gallon in my carpet cleaner, and it's going to make your carpets nice and soft instead of crunchy. Have you ever cleaned your carpets and the carpets are crunchy afterwards? Yeah, it's no fun, right? Because all of those chemical cleaners and shampoos that they use all say to wash off with water. So after you've cleaned all your carpets, they want you to go through and do the whole thing again with just plain water. Seriously, who has time for this in their lives? You don't have to do that with this. It even gets rid of pet stains. So I use 1 teaspoon, guys. 1 teaspoon. That's it of laundry detergent. Again, all boys in my house. I got a swimmer, I got a rugby player, I got a soccer player. I got boys. They're boys. They're messy and dirty and gross. 1 teaspoon is all we need. I do have an HE machine in soft water. But even my people in Alaska who have that really heavy well water, most of them just use 2 teaspoons is all, so that you're going to get a lot of laundry loads out of there. The liquid detergent, this is enzyme based. When I am doing laundry that is like workout clothes, because that spandex fabric loves to hold on to odors, I use this one because this is really going to tackle those odors or greasy stains. Got a mechanic in your home. Like when my husband works on the cars with the kids, we wash the laundry with the liquid. I use 1 pump, 1 squirt, 230 loads of laundry out of this teeny tiny little bottle. It's ultra concentrated. Norwex laundry detergents does not have any kind of fillers, dyes, sulfates, phthalates, optical brighteners, whiteners, bleaches. Nothing bad for you. They're all totally septic safe. They're safe for the environment. There's nothing bad in here. Because there is no fillers or those things that take up all the space, right? You get the great big tub from the big box store and you're like, ooh, I got 230 loads. And you look at the ingredient list and the first ingredient list on there is water. And you're like, oh, good. Water, a whole bunch of funky things, and then a list of other ingredients. Those other ingredients are the fillers that they are using in there. The optical brighteners, the purple and the blue, is what makes it like fools your eyes to make you think things are whiter. Like that purple stuff that people put on their teeth and then like, ooh, I have this beautiful bright smile. Well, walk away from that blue for a couple minutes and their teeth are going to go back to yellow before. It's because it's a trick on your eyes. So none of our laundry detergents have any of those things. Or if you love the strips, these were actually voted Good Housekeeping's #1 best laundry strips for travel, which is true. We use them when we travel all the time. Comes in a big square. This is what you use. That's what I use. Half a strip. Because that's all you need. Same kind of thing. It's enzyme based. It's going to tackle all of the hard things. This one has a fresh blossom scent. Now, Norwex doesn't use fragrance in anything. If we do have a scent to it, it is by essential oils. So like you can get the liquid detergent in a lavender scent. The strips have a fresh blossom scent. And we have a couple things that are lavender scented. Not very many things that are scented though, because we believe that Real Clean doesn't have a smell. So that is laundry. Okay, I want to give you a laundry tip though. When you do your laundry, your Norwex laundry, okay, I kind of told you this in the beginning, you want to get this wet first, because when it is dry, Norwex is super, super absorbent. Did you guys see the counter cloths? These little guys, they're designed to replace your paper towels. Did you know that the average family spends $400 a year on paper towels? $400 to use something once and throw it away. That's terrible. We don't want that, right? There's 51,000 trees cut down every single day for just North America to have paper towels. Just North America. Think of the whole world. Oh my goodness. And just in North America, that 51,000 trees equates to 254 million tons of waste in our landfills every year. Just paper towel waste. So countercloths. These little guys are super, super absorbent. This will pick up a 1/4 cup to 1/3 of a cup spill. You can wring it out and keep on cleaning with it. Hang it on its little house to dry. It will take 6 to 8 paper towels to clean up that same 1/4 cup spill, depending on the brand that you're using. And then you just have to throw them away. So when you do your Norwex laundry, most washing machines today load sets. And they go, oh, it's really light. We're not going to put in very much water. And so your Norwex will absorb all the clean water, and then it will absorb any of dirty water and everything else. And so it won't smell when it goes in, but it will smell when it comes out. So when you wash your Norwex, get it wet first and then throw it in the wash. And then you're going to be just fine. When it's wet, it's heavier. So the machine is going to sense, oh, there's more in there. It's going to put in some more water. But where it's already wet, it's not going to have the capacity to absorb all the dirty water too. Okay. Okay. So who got to watch the mop demo? I know a couple of you guys got to see it. The mop is by far one of the biggest time savers that you can have in your life, and one of the biggest helpers that you can have. Look at how big this is. It barely fits in my camera. This is twice as big as any other mop that you're going to find, so you're going to get your floors clean in half the time. This has the same amazing microfiber for cleaning your floors. Comes with a wet and a dry, so yellow for dry. This is the sunshine yellow for dry. So this is going to sweep it. And then we have the blue one for the mopping of the floor. Did you guys get streaks on your floors or footprints? Did you know that those are caused actually by chemical residue that's on your floor? And when you step on the floor and it leaves a footprint, it's because that chemical is adhering to you or your puppy's paws or your little kid's hands and knees. And we don't want to have that, right? So we use this amazing microfiber and just water. It's going to remove 99% of bacteria from our floors as well. Makes it super, super easy to keep your floors clean. I like the mop sprayer too because it just has some water in here. Doesn't need batteries. You just push down on the handle, sprays the water right in front of you so you can just keep on going. The mop pad can absorb 7 times its weight in water, so it can clean up big spills as well. And there's 3 ways to get this mop, guys. So 1, you can host a party, or you can buy it. Okay, that's always the easiest way. You can just buy it. It's worth every penny, I promise. 2, you can host a party. You can get it free or discounted. I actually have a special going on for my hostesses right now that if you have a party and you get 3 bookings at that party, I will give you the mop for free once all 3 of those parties are held. So if you got friends that want to do a party, once they have their party, I will send you the mop as my gift to you. Or if you're like, my wish list is so freaking long, Jen, I'm gonna go broke. I totally get that. That was me. Setting up a Norwex consultant account is $9.95. And Norwex will send you the mop and the Safe Haven 5 products that I showed you and some body and face cloths and give you your own website for 6 months for free. And you can start your own business for $9.95. You have a small sales goal to meet to earn those products for free. Otherwise, you just pay for them at a discounted rate. But if you are really like, I need to have it all, that may be a really good option for you. So if you're interested in that, just let me know. Say info, okay? And I'll send you some info, talk to you about it, make sure it's a good fit for you. Norwex has been a wonderful fit for me. If you want to do a party, guys, I spoil my hostesses. Tammy can tell you, this is not hard. She even had to change hers at the very last minute. In-home parties are the easiest ones for sure. But yesterday, she had to message me and she was like, I can't do it in my house. I got something happened. We need to do it online. So even having to switch to online, I'm sure she will tell you that this was still a very easy process to do. I have gift bags that I like to send my hostess surprise in your hostess packet. So you can say party and you can pick a gift bag. I think on my my post I had the dust mitts. So you can pick a dust mitt number 1 through 5 and inside is a prize. So think of it as a gift bag, think of it as a dust mitt bag, doesn't matter. You will get a prize if you book a party. So let me know party, just say comment party, and let me know that and we'll get you set up. So I'm going to post Tammy's shopping link for you guys. I'm also just going to really quickly put a cart together with all of the stuff that we talked about. And I will put it on the description of this live. So you can click on that. It will be automatically linked to Tammy's party and you can just go through and take out everything that you don't want. And then you're like ready to go, right? You're done. That's the easy button. If you've got questions, if you don't know where to start, if you've got certain issues that you're trying to take care of, please message me. Let me help you. Let me find the best things for you to start with. Switching to a toxic-free lifestyle or a less toxin lifestyle is so great for everybody. It's great for you. It's great for your family. It's great for your kids. It's great for your pets. And it makes a difference. And it makes more of a difference than you're going to realize right away. You'll like the first time you switch to a laundry detergent that doesn't have any smell and you're not using dryer sheets and you're not using fabric softener and then you walk down the laundry aisle and you're like, woo, instant headache. Didn't realize that was happening to me before. It's amazing how much it changes for you when you start doing that. Guys, I didn't even talk to you about the dryer balls. Somebody had mentioned the dryer balls. Dryer sheets actually have the highest concentration of known harmful chemicals in them that we bring into our home. More than oven cleaner, more than bathroom cleaner, dryer sheets. And that heat adheres them to your clothes. That's what causes them not to stick or not to have static, right? But then they're infused into our clothes and our bodies are cycling that all day long. It takes 26 seconds for a chemical to touch anywhere on your body to be found in every organ in your body. Our skin's our largest organ, right? And it just funnels through us. So dryer balls are the easiest way to get rid of dryer sheets. They actually naturally soften your fabrics, so you don't need fabric softener. They help to reduce drying time because they keep the clothes separated. And you can see mine are a little stained. I actually put essential oils on my dryer balls so I can have some certain scents. In the summertime, I'll use tea tree and lemongrass and, oh, what's the other one? I forget. As mosquito repellent. So we don't have to use mosquito repellent. Our clothes naturally repel mosquitoes. When I'm washing the sheets, I'll put some lavender on there for the kids to help them sleep. On my workout clothes, I'll use essential orange or lemon because they're exciting and they motivate you to go and move and work harder, right? So you can like scent your laundry balls to scent your laundry to how you want it to be, which is really fun and cool. So dryer balls are a really great option, guys, to get rid of those really, really, really toxic dryer sheets that are in our lives. Okay, so sorry, I'm gonna do that shopping cart for you guys and post the shopping link so you can do your own thing too. And let you know that for the next 24 hours, I will have free shipping for all orders over $99 for 24 hours. Anybody who has their order in by midnight tonight is going to get a prize from me. I will send it separately from your order. It will just come from me. I send those out after Tammy closes her party. If you spend $150 or more, you can also pick an additional prize of a travel and viral cloth, a counter cloth, or a makeup removal cloth. And it's missing. Makeup removal cloth is similar to the body and face cloth. It's about that big. It has a very suede-like texture. It's really great if you have super sensitive skin. It works wonders for removing like mascara and stuff. So if you spend $150, you get to pick one of those as well. Okay, so I'm gonna post our links for you guys. Again, if you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. If you would like to do a party, comment party. If you'd like to have information about joining, comment info, and I will send you some stuff and chat with you, okay? So have a great night, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. And thank you, Tammy, for introducing me to some of your friends and letting me share. This was a lot of fun. All right. Have a great night, guys. Thanks so much for joining us.